Decapitation strike, B-2 Spirit bombers. Target, Jong, Unbunker, Pyongyang, 300 meters underground. GBU-57 bunker busters loaded. Leadership elimination authorized. Regime change mission. Most controversial strike in history. This is air combat. Intelligence breakthrough. Jong. Location confirmed. Leadership bunker beneath Pyongyang. Mount Taesong facility. 300 meters depth. Reinforced concrete, steel blast doors, command center, communications hub, nuclear launch authority. North Korean leadership assembled. Politburo meeting, military command. Everything concentrated. Single location, unprecedented opportunity. Decapitation possibility, presidential decision required. Strike authorized. Air combat executes. Strategic context critical. North Korea nuclear threat escalating. ICBM testing increasing. Hwasong-17 operational. Range 9,300 miles. Reaches entire United States. Nuclear warheads confirmed. Yield 250 kilotons. Hydrogen bombs. Miniaturization achieved. Delivery capability proven. Launch threat imminent. Diplomatic options exhausted. Military solution considered. Regime elimination option. Controversial. Risky. Necessary. Debated. Authorized. Air combat mission. B-2 Spirit specifications essential. 172-foot wingspan. Flying wing design. Revolutionary. Radar cross-section 0.1 square meters. 2 aircraft assigned. Call sign, Ghost 1 and Ghost 2. Each carries 2 GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator. 30,000 pounds each. Total 4 bombs. 120,000 pounds explosive. 300-meter penetration capability. Everything designed this moment. This target, this mission. Air combat ultimate test. Best bunker buster platform? A. B-2 Spirit. B-52 Stratofortress. F-15E Strike Eagle? Comment your choice. Presidential finding classified. National Security Council unanimous. Secretary of Defense endorsed. Chairman Joint Chiefs approved. CIA Director concurred. State Department opposed. Vice President abstained. President authorized. Most controversial decision administration. Regime elimination. Leadership decapitation. War crime accusation anticipated. International law questioned. Strategic necessity argued. Moral calculation impossible. Air combat executes regardless debate. Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri, 0:47 hours. Ghost flight prepares launch. Most sensitive mission since Bin Laden raid. Higher stakes, greater consequences. Nuclear war prevention or nuclear war trigger? Nobody certain. Orders clear. Target designated. Weapons loaded. Launch approved. Crews briefed. Everything ready. Nothing guaranteed. Air combat faces ultimate responsibility. According to Air Combat Command analysis, leadership decapitation strikes rarely succeed long-term. Iraq, Libya, examples studied, short-term chaos, long-term uncertainty, North Korea different, Kim family cult, personality worship, command centralized, succession unclear, elimination might cause collapse, or worse retaliation, unknown, intelligence assessment split, political leadership decided, military executes, air combat follows orders. Ghost 1 aircraft commander 24-year career, 5,200 B-2 hours, most experienced, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria, never North Korea, never leadership target, never decapitation mission, moral weight enormous, 25 million North Koreans, dictator eliminated liberates, or chaos endangers? Professional doubt, personal conflict, but orders received, mission authorized, duty demands execution, air combat professionalism over philosophy. Wait for North Korean detection. What happens next changes Korean peninsula forever. Ghost flight launches, sequential takeoff, 3-minute interval, climb to 45,000 feet, course northwest, Pacific route, Alaska, Aleutians, northern approach, avoid Russian detection, avoid Chinese radar, stealth advantage, everything hidden, mission secrecy absolute, 12-hour flight, 6,800 miles, 4 aerial refuelings, tanker tracks established, everything coordinated, air combat logistics perfection. South Korean government not informed, plausible deniability, sole population 10 million, 35 miles from DMZ, North Korean artillery range, retaliation risk enormous, knowledge dangerous, better ignorance, better survival, American decision, American responsibility, American consequences, air combat accepts burden. Japanese government informed final hour, missile defense prepared, Patriot batteries active, Aegis destroyers positioned, retaliation expected, population sheltered, emergency procedures activated, alliance obligation, strategic partnership, shared risk, air combat coalition warfare. Maximum penetration depth, GBU 57, A, 100 meters, B, 200 meters, C, 300 meters, answer at mission end. Ghost flight crosses North Korean border, 0842 hours local, airspace violation, act of war, stealth maintained, SA-5 radar active, search mode sweeping, B-2 invisible, Soviet-era systems inadequate, technology gap decisive, detection impossible, tracking impossible, interception impossible, Pyongyang 120 miles, target 8 minutes, everything proceeding, air combat penetrating. North Korean air defense oblivious, routine alert status, no aircraft detected, no threat perceived, morning calm, last morning, leadership assembled underground, Kim Jong-un present, intelligence confirms, satellite surveillance, electronic intercept, human intelligence, everything converges, target confirmed, strike proceeding, air combat delivers. Intelligence uncertainty acknowledged, Kim present 94% probability, other leadership confirmed, military command verified, nuclear authority concentrated, but Kim himself? Signal intelligence strong, imagery analysis convincing, human sources confident, but not certain, never certain. Acceptable risk? Presidential decision, yes. Military executes. Air combat follows orders. Pyongyang civilians below, 3 million population, innocent people, unaware danger, underground bunker target, surface impact minimal theoretically, collateral damage low estimated, but bombs massive, yield enormous, secondary effects unknown, casualties possible, acceptable, strategic calculation, moral question, political responsibility, air combat delivers weapon regardless. Stealth penetration or fighter escort for strategic strike? Comment S for stealth or F for fighter. 40 miles from target. Ghost 1 weapons bay opens. Stealth momentarily compromised. Acceptable final phase. GBU 57 release imminent. Coordinates confirmed. GPS locked. Laser backup ready. Wind data updated. Temperature compensated. Barometric pressure adjusted. Everything calculated. Precision essential. Underground target. Miss means failure. Failure means Kim survives. Survival means mission wasted. Air combat perfection required. Ghost 1 releases. First, GBU 57 drops. 30,000-pound bomb falls. Guidance fins deploy. GPS tracking. Course corrections. Accuracy measured feet. Second bomb releases. 3-second interval. Ghost 2 releases third bomb, fourth bomb, 4 total, 120,000 pounds explosive. Single target, overwhelming force, guaranteed penetration, certain destruction. Air combat maximum capability. If you believe decapitation strikes end dictatorships, type air combat below. First impact. GBU 57 hits surface Pyongyang, Mount Taesong facility. Penetrates earth, rock, concrete, steel, 200 meters depth, detonation, 5,300 pounds tritonal explosive, seismic shockwave, underground structure compromised, tunnel integrity failed, second bomb impacts, same trajectory, deeper penetration, 250 meters, main command level, leadership floor, Kim location, everything vaporized, third bomb, fourth bomb, 300 meters total penetration, complete facility destruction, leadership eliminated, command decapitated, nuclear authority severed, air combat executes. Seismic stations detect explosions, 5.8 magnitude earthquake, epicenter Pyongyang, Mount Taesong, facility location obvious, Chinese monitoring alarmed, South Korean detection immediate, Japanese tracking confirmed, Russian observation noted, international awareness instant, American strike revealed, diplomatic crisis begins, air combat consequences starting. North Korean state media silent, 2 hours post-strike, unusual, concerning, leadership communication absent, command structure unclear, chain of command uncertain, succession crisis possible, military response delayed, retaliation uncoordinated, chaos indicators, intelligence assessing, strategic success, unknown, air combat waits results. According to Aviation Week data, mission cost calculated $480 million. 2 B-2 flights, 8 tanker operations, 4 GBU-57 bombs, personnel deployed, strategic asset risked, Kim Jong-un elimination value, priceless if successful, worthless if survived, strategic gamble, presidential risk, air combat executes regardless outcome. Who wins decapitation strategy? Drop your prediction below. Ghost flight egresses, North Korean airspace exited, mission complete, weapons expended, fuel adequate, heading Guam, Andersen Air Force Base, landing 6 hours, crews exhausted, moral burden heavy, target destroyed confirmed, Kim eliminated uncertain, success unknown, consequences pending, air combat completed mission awaits judgment. Chinese government statement immediate, American aggression, sovereignty violated, regional stability threatened, unilateral action condemned, UN Security Council emergency session demanded. Expected protest, standard response. But privately Chinese relieved? North Korea problem, nuclear threat, refugee concern, American solution Chinese benefit? Speculation only. Air combat creates ambiguity. South Korean government emergency. President bunker, cabinet assembled, military alert maximum, artillery prepared, population sheltered, North Korean retaliation expected. But nothing comes, hours pass, silence continues, confusion grows, intelligence assesses, leadership vacuum confirmed, regime collapsed, military paralyzed, unknown. Air combat creates uncertainty. Japanese Defense Forces maximum alert, missile defense active, fighters airborne, population sheltered, retaliation anticipated. But North Korea silent, no missile launch, no artillery barrage, no statement issued, unusual, unprecedented, concerning, success or trap, unknown, air combat waits. Russian observation careful, North Korea buffer state, American action concerning, regional balance shifted, but Kim regime unstable, nuclear threat mutual, American elimination. Russian benefit, complicated calculation, public condemnation, private relief, speculation. Air combat affects multiple nations. Pentagon statement 4 hours post-strike. U.S. Air Force conducted military operation eliminating imminent nuclear threat. North Korean leadership targeted. Strategic facility destroyed. Further details classified. International security enhanced. Minimal information. Maximum impact. Strategic communication. Political coverage. Air combat messaging. Congressional notification immediate. Intelligence committees briefed. Gang of 8 informed. Classified session. Presidential authority explained. Strategic necessity argued. International law discussed. Political support divided. Republicans approve, Democrats split, controversy maximum. Air combat generates debate. Intelligence assessment 12 hours post-strike. Kim Jong, on fate uncertain. Communication intercepted suggests casualty. Leadership vacuum evident. Military command confused. Succession crisis developing. 3 factions emerging. Chinese intervention possible. South Korean opportunity potential. Regional chaos probable. Air combat created uncertain. Strategic implications unprecedented. North Korean regime decapitated possibly. Nuclear command eliminated potentially. Regional stability threatened certainly. Refugee crisis anticipated. Chinese intervention likely. South Korean unification opportunity. But civil war risk. Nuclear weapons unsecured. Everything uncertain. Air combat generated complexity. North Korean military response, 18 hours delayed. Statement issued. Dear leader alive, American lies rejected, cowardly attack failed. Revolutionary forces intact, retaliation coming. Propaganda standard, truth uncertain. Kim video demanded, proof required, none provided. Credibility questioned, air combat success unclear. Satellite imagery analyzed. Mount Taesong facility destroyed. Crater 300 meters. Structure collapsed. No survivors likely. Bodies unrecoverable. Kim fate uncertain. DNA impossible. Confirmation impossible. Success assumed. Certainty unachievable. Air combat completed mission results unclear. Future North Korea uncertain. Leadership vacuum. Military divided. Population confused. Chinese intervention debated. South Korean caution. International uncertainty. Refugee preparation. Nuclear security concern. Everything questioned. Air combat created situation management unclear. Trump administration reaction predictable. Former president's statement, excellent strike, should have done my term. North Korea threat eliminated. Kim deserved fate. American strength restored. Political positioning, credit claiming, campaign rhetoric. Air combat transcends partisan politics through strategic consequences affecting region regardless domestic debate. Where the sky decides the victor. That tactical quiz, maximum GBU-57 penetration depth? Answer, C, 300 meters through earth and concrete. Tonight proved capability, facility destroyed, leadership eliminated possibly, strategic success uncertain, moral calculation impossible. Air combat delivered maximum capability consequences uncertain. 3 questions remain. Did Kim survive? Will regime collapse? What comes next? Korean Peninsula. Subscribe to Air Combat, where aerial supremacy rules, where strategic bombing changes history, where American power eliminates threats. This is ultimate mission. This is maximum risk. This is air combat. Air supremacy, missile dominance, air combat.